Thanks for using Automagical Nudge. Let me show you how to get started. First, we're going to install and set up the add-on, and then we're going to install and set up the Chrome extension. We recommend you install both so you get the best experience and most features. But really, if you just want one and just to get going, all you need is the Google Workspace add-on. So let's start with that. Number one, you actually have to go to the Google Workspace store and install Automagical Nudge, which you can do here. If you do an individual install, it'll install just for you. And if you do an admin install, if you have this option, it will install for your entire company. That means everyone in your company will be able to see the icon and start using it. Okay, so that's step number one complete. The link is down if you do want to install it from that link below. Number two, you go to your Gmail. And now when you're in your Gmail, you're going to see in the right-hand panel a green unicorn called Automagical Nudge. If you don't see this panel, make sure you've slid out the side panel. Now, when I click the green unicorn, here you're going to see a few things. Number one is Connect Sheets. This is a sheet that will track all of your email sequences and reminders in. So if you connect Google Sheets, you'll be able to track all of that. Number two, most importantly, you do have to connect to Gmail. So this is important for the application to work. So we're going to walk through this one. And number three are your default options for your nudges and reminders, which you can take a look at in your own time. So let's click on Connect to Gmail and get connected. So now we're going to grant Automagical Nudge permission, and you're going to get this little pop-up. You choose the email that you've installed with, and you're going to get this permission screen. You might see a bunch of checkboxes here to say, hey, do you want to enable or disable certain things? Make sure you select everything. There's no checkboxes for me, so I'm just going to hit continue, but if there are checkboxes for you, make sure you check all of them and then hit continue. All right, success. Let's close out of this little pop-up and we just wait. All right, that took a few moments to load, but the sidebar is now loaded. I didn't refresh, I didn't do anything. It's now here. Now we can start using Automagical Nudge. What you'll notice is there have been a few labels that have been created for you here in the sidebar. Nudge complete, reminder complete, nudge active, and reminder active. These labels will be applied to every email when you set up and when a nudge sequence or reminder complete or are active. Now here I can create a template. Creating a template allows me to create quick email nudge sequence templates that I can use on the fly for all of my recipients. So here you can see I can name it to test, and then I can set a message, hi, and send 3 days after my email goes out. I can add another nudge, and I can set another message and another number of days after my first email goes out when this nudge will be sent. So hi number 2, and I'll send this 6 days after my original email. And once I'm all ready, I can just save that sequence and move on. So you get already a simple nudge sequence when you start with Automagical Nudge, so you don't have to set anything up, you can just get started. Now, for example, check out this email. This is an email that I received. So you're going to see the sidebar reloads, and now I'm going to have the option to either set up a reminder for this email or set up a nudge sequence for this email. So if I select nudge sequence and I choose simple nudge, which is one that you get started with right away, you can see I can modify the date, time of delivery, as well as the message on the fly and hit apply sequence. So that means on 8:23 at 7:15 a.m., this message is going to go out. So if this is a message that I sent and not received, I can use AI generate follow-ups button, and when I click that button, it's going to use the contents of this message to create my follow-up message. Now, because this is an email I received, I don't want to use this because this is an email coming to me, not going out. But for example, if you sent an email and you want to apply a nudge sequence afterwards, you can hit this AI generate follow-ups. It'll summarize your original message, and then you can hit apply sequence to really quickly start nudging emails. If you want to change the number of recipients, you can do that here. And if you want to change your default options, you can do that here. But these are extra. They will collapse by default. I'll go back. And if I want to set up a reminder, I can very simply just do that here with the presets or hit custom to set a custom reminder with a note on that reminder. Now you can set reminders to deactivate if a reply has been made or not at all. It'll just remind you anyway. So you have those two options for reminders. Those are in your default options. So that way you're only reminded for emails if there was no reply, or if you just wanted a reminder regardless of the reply. Okay, last but not least, make sure you connect Google Sheets here. Same process as connecting Gmail, but this allows you to track all of your nudges and reminders in a Gmail sheet. Let's now talk about the Chrome extension and setting that up. So the Chrome extension has to be downloaded from the Chrome Web Store, which is here. The link is in the description below if you need it. Once you've installed it to your Chrome browser, you can now go back to your Gmail. And here you're going to see either right here in the top bar or under this puzzle piece, you're going to see Automagical Nudges there. If you pin it, it's going to appear right in the bar. Now, this is here by default once you install, but you have to go here and click the sign in button. It will not work unless you sign in. So let's do that. And now we can choose our account. And I'll hit continue. All right, and that's it. So now if I click this drop down here, you're going to see there's a sign out button. That means I've successfully signed into Automagical Nudge. So now I'm working and cruising with the Chrome extension for Automagical Nudge. Now, when I go to an email like this, if I hit reply, the Chrome extension gives you this super cool, built right into the Chrome Gmail UI stuff. So here I can write an email that says hello, and right from here I can attach an email sequence. As you can see here, Simple Nudge is included by default as a sequence for you, and it says it's active. Now if I click the title, I can actually edit the contents of the message as well as the date and time of delivery. So super awesome if you're attaching a nudge sequence to an email that you're sending out all in one go. If you've already accidentally sent the email out and you want to attach a sequence afterwards, you can always do that in the sidebar here, which is located at the very top, the green unicorn icon for nudge. If I open that up, I just need to refresh my browser. But when you open that up, you're going to be able to attach an email sequence or a reminder to an email that you already sent, or you can use the Gmail add-on by using the lower green unicorn and opening that one up, and that will also allow you to attach an email sequence or a reminder to this email. Now, if I want to set up a reminder using the Chrome extension, I can also do that for this drop down here, and you're going to see everything that's active right here below the compose screen. So there's no guessing as to what reminders and what sequences are active. So I'm going to deactivate that by selecting none, and I'm going to exit out of there. So that is the Chrome extension in a nutshell. Now this will work, Chrome extension and add-on both work for emails you've received, emails you've sent, or emails you're composing. So let me show you what it looks like when we're composing an email. With the Chrome extension, once I write compose, I'm going to insert a recipient. And once I do that, now the active bar for Automagical Nudge is available, where I can set a sequence or a reminder. Now I can set whatever I want, so when I hit send, it's going to have those reminders and those sequences activated. I can close out of here. And last but not least, one thing that I do want to show you is with the Chrome extension, in the left-hand sidebar, you have this nudge button. And this nudge button allows you to see all of your nudges and emails right within the Gmail UI. So you don't have to leave Gmail to see all of the reminders and sequences you have active. Super helpful if you work with hundreds of people, if you work in sales or support. You can set up all these reminders and nudges, and you can track them all right in Gmail or within a Google spreadsheet using the add-on. So that's how these two things work together. One last thing I want to mention about the Chrome extension is if you do install it, not only does the add-on give you labels for your email to show you what nudges and reminders you have active and completed, you can also see them right within the Gmail UI with the Chrome extension. Last thing I want to mention is because you have installed the Google Workspace add-on, this does work natively in the Gmail mobile app. You don't have to download anything else. You can use the Gmail mobile app if you're on the go, and you can use nudges and reminders right from the Gmail mobile app. So if you're a busy person, you're always in a car or a plane, it'll work for you anywhere. If you have any questions, reach out to us at support@automagicalapps.com. If you need help or sales support, or you want to license your company or get more quota, reach out to us at sales@automagicalapps.com. And thank you.